Hello, hello. It is Miss Phelan here, and I have joined you from a different part of my living room. I wanted you guys to see a different perspective. My dogs are here joining me. This is Salem, and there's Clover over there, and they love to sit over here and look out the window and watch all the people and the cars and the dogs that come by and bark at them. So hopefully they won't bark while we're reading. But just wanted to show you a different part of my living room since we come over there every day. As you can see, the dogs have broken many of the blinds so they can poke their heads out and see out the window. Thank you, Salem. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put him down. Maybe he'll sit like this and I can read with him like this. Or he'll look me in the face. I don't know. Do you guys have dogs at home? I think they love having me home. They get very annoying and frustrating, but oof, I do like taking care of them. So we're going to go ahead and start. Today is March 25th, 2020. It's Wednesday. It is the 144th day of school, which means we have 36 days left of school. It's pretty crazy. Hopefully I will get to see you guys soon. I'm coming up with some kind of surprise that I want to put together, and I will keep you posted and let you know how that's going. But it's something I'm really excited about, and I hope that I can get it done and get it to everybody. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read chapter 23 in Wayside School is Falling Down. I'll put him right here. Ugh. All right, chapter 23 is called, woof, bless you. Chapter 23 is called Teeth. Something terrible happened. Rondi grew 2 new front teeth. Rondi was afraid nobody would think she was cute anymore. Mrs. Jules was giving a health lesson. Always brush your teeth, she said, and remember to scrub behind your ears. But I'll get toothpaste in my ear, exclaimed Todd. Everyone laughed, except Rondi. She didn't want anyone to see her teeth. She hadn't smiled for a week. Mrs. Jules made Todd write his name on the board under the word discipline. At recess, Rondi decided to tell Louis her problem. Louis was talking to Dee Dee. "Do you have any green balls left?" asked Dee Dee. "I'm sorry, I've given them all away," said Louis. "That's not fair," said Dee Dee. "Why don't you ever save one for me?" "You know I can't do that," said Louis. "If I have to save a ball for you, then all the other kids will want me to save balls for them too." "Thanks for nothing, Louis," said Dee Dee. She stormed away. It was Rondi's turn. She made sure nobody else was listening. "Louis, will you help me?" she whispered. "Sure, Rondi. What's the problem?" asked Louis. Rondi smiled, showing Louis her teeth. "Very nice," said Louis. "And listen to this," said Rondi. "She sells seashells by the seashore." "Very good," said Louis. "No, it isn't," complained Rondi. "I used to whistle when I said words with S's in them. Now nobody will think I'm cute." "I think you're cute," said Louis. "You don't count," said Rondi. "Well, thanks a lot," said Louis. "I didn't mean it bad," said Rondi. "You think everybody's cute, even Miss Mush. That's why I like you." "Thank you, Rondi. I like you too." "Thank you," said Rondi. "Will you please kick me in the teeth?" "No," said Louis. "Why not?" asked Rondi. "You said you liked me. If you liked me, you'd kick me in the teeth." "You know I can't," said Louis. "If I kick you in the teeth, then all the other kids will want me to kick them in the teeth too." Rondi scowled. "Thanks for nothing, Louis," she said. She crawled into the bushes where nobody would be able to see her mouth. "Louis! Louis!" shouted Stephen and Jason as they ran toward him. "Terrence stole our ball," said Jason. "I wish you children would learn to share," said Louis. "Make him give it back," said Stephen. Louis started to say something, then stopped. He twirled his multicolored mustache. "Hey, Rondi," he called. "Will you help me?" Rondi crawled out of the bushes. "You wouldn't help me," she said. "Why should I help you?" "Terrence stole their ball," said Louis. "Make him give it back." "Her?" asked Stephen and Jason. "Me?" asked Rondi. Louis winked at her. Rondi's eyes lit up. "Okay, Louis," she said. "That's a good idea. That's a wonderful idea." She hurried across the playground. Stephen and Jason ran after her. Terrence kicked a red ball up into the air, then ran under it and caught it. "Hey, Terrence," said Rondi, "that's not your ball. You stole it." "Drop dead, ketchup head," said Terrence. Rondi walked up to him, stared him straight in the eye, and said, "In your hat, muskrat." That surprised Terrence. He took a step back, then he collected himself and said, "Dig a hole, Millie Mole." Rondi took another step toward him. "Kiss a goose, Dr. Seuss," she replied. Terrence looked around. A group of kids had formed a circle around them. "Go to jail, garbage pail," he said. Rondi held her ground. "Go to the zoo, Mr. Magoo," she retorted. Everyone was very impressed by how brave Rondi was. "Now give me the ball," she demanded. "You want it?" asked Terrence. I'll give it to you all right. He raised his fist in the air. Good, let me have it, said Rondi. She smiled, showing him her 2 new teeth. Terrence shook his fist at her. You're asking for it, he said. That's right, said Rondi. I am. Her teeth gleamed at him. Terrence brought his fist way back behind him. Rondi closed her eyes. Hey, look, exclaimed Bibi. Rondi's got new teeth. They're cute, said Jenny. Rondi opened her eyes. You think so? She asked. No, you were cuter before, said Paul. I think she's cuter now, said Todd. They took a vote. 12 kids thought she looked cuter with her 2 new teeth, and 12 thought she looked cuter before. 3 thought she should just keep 1 tooth. So Rondi decided to keep her teeth. They were good for biting carrots. Uh-oh, she suddenly remembered. She ducked just in time. Whew. So she almost lost her 2 front teeth. Good thing that she didn't. So now she still has her 2 front teeth. But that was kind of a silly story. All right, guys. Well, it's time for me to go. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday. Or have had a wonderful Wednesday, depending on when you watch this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my puppies, Clover and Mr. Salem right here. And I will come back tomorrow with the next chapter, number 24, another story about potatoes. Y'all have a great day. Miss you guys.